when I turn up the bass.
Are we live yet?
Yes, we are live as it kicks off. Rose.
Good evening.
Good evening, all.
Hello. Hello.
One people.
Hello, minions.
Get Kevin.
Yeah.
We all good? Well, apart from being a little bit down. Callow's case.
Oh God.
It's relentless, isn't it?
That's all right. You
He
can always
always
look
is.
up to us.
Oh, fuck, I couldn't help it, man. But so, anyway, right then. So, as you can tell by the title, when where you're from becomes racist. Now, I didn't think that this was a fucking much of a thingy. I understand in certain countries, if you ask where you're from, it can get you shot. You know what I mean? Especially like with the Crips and the Bloods and the fucking East Coast, West Coast bollocks. But,
Oh right. I see.
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'll get that, but asking somebody where you're from, is that really racist now? Is he?
Well, it's a microaggression according to the left.
No.
Everything's a fucking aggression according to the left, though, isn't
The left, the left are so aggressive, aren't they?
Yeah, they lost touch with common sense and morality. So, yeah, to them, everything is racist, everything is wrong. So, welcome.
Yeah, when feelings take over, it rules
Yeah.
your life.
I mean, here's the thing, you know, when you go on holiday, right, and you bump into somebody on holiday, you never met them before, don't know where the fuck they're from, know nothing about them. First thing you say is, oh yeah, where you from? Or you try and guess where they're from their accent or whatever. I mean, now apparently this is a racist fucking microaggression.
Okay.
But is it,
Seemed-
or is this just a device tool being used by the left?
Yeah, was it a setup?
It's a grift.
Exactly, Flux.
Yeah, because it's not a microaggression, is it? And
Nope.
the way that it's being framed by a media is that it is a but it's not.
Of course it's fucking
And
not.
yeah, you know, as you just said, it's normal to ask somebody where they're from. But more to the point, if you go out of your way, I'm going to nick your line here, Gammon. If you go out of your way to turn up somewhere in a fancy dress, in a dress that is specific to an area or culture,
Yes.
then you then respond with something other than, well, if you respond with I'm English, it doesn't really make a lot of sense unless perhaps that you are embarrassed by your own culture and
Well,
history.
no, because she changed her name, didn't she? I don't think her name was what it is. I think her name was
Maureen
actually
something.
Maureen.
Well,
Melanie,
like
isn't it Melanie?
hang on, I've got a question there then, right? So she turned up in some sort of ethnic regalia, I'm presuming, from
Yes.
what you're saying.
Colours.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Colours of Africa.
So, is she culturally appropriating?
Good question, because she's not actually from Africa, is she?
Well, according to
Well,
her,
Maureen.
no.
No,
Yeah, she hasn't got any ties to Africa. She's English.
but according to her also, her heritage is from the West Indies.
That's still not Africa.
Well, second stage.
Dum,
Oh, again, Jamaican.
So-
dum.
I mean, I hear a lot of with the left. I mean, you can't fart out a fucking tune without somebody taking offence to it from the fucking, you know. I don't like the left-right dichotomy, but it's the easiest way to explain it, isn't it?
Yep.
Fucking,
Yep.
where, I mean, fuck me. So, shouldn't the left now be coming out going, hang on, this woman's culturally appropriated fucking African people?
Bloody well should, mate. They really should.
And
They really should. And also, the question should be asked, which it has, if there's a transcript, that implies there is a recording device. If there is a recording device, it begs the question, why?
exactly.
Would you like to bring up a ties with BLM too?
You're right, Paz. Fucking,
Yes. She
Hello,
got
Brad.
ties with the BLM, didn't she?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
Paz said so in his video as well.
Yeah.
It sounds
What's
like a
the song?
setup. She went there to antagonise and create a fucking situation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Out of
Quite
something that's it's a nothing burger. I mean, if I said
Yeah,
to any of
just
you
grifting
like
from
where
it.
you're from, you wouldn't go, "Oh fuck me, you racist bastard," would you?
And so as I
Well,
said,
it
it gets
shows
back to this.
activism, doesn't it? It
Gets
shows
back.
activism.
It gets back to the question of we know that it wasn't racist. We know that it wasn't a microaggression. Well, I say we know. Common sense tells us this. So why? Why is it taking place? Why the demonization?
But the problem is,
What's the
An
end goal?
Englishman talks about the weather or asks where you're from.
The only end goal I can see from this is the same end goal that I see from all the racist bullshit and bollocks that's been fucking put on the people. When you know, what I mean, due to common sense, basically.
We never
It's
had none
divide.
of this, did we? There was nothing like all this race baiting and this racial. There was none of this trouble until George Floyd.
Yeah.
There was not. an
There was
ounce of
always race
talk of
baiting.
racism.
I mean, fucking hell, I ain't having that because I've seen fucking many a fucking time where you've got black people standing up in the Houses of Parliament, race baiting to fuck out of you. You know what I mean? Way before that happened.
Apart from that.
Diane Abbott, fucking Lammy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
absolute
Yeah.
cunts for it.
Yeah.
But the point is, it
Yeah.
all comes down to the same thing. It's all about dividing. It's always, you've got to keep us all divided. If we're not divided, we'll unite. And if we unite, they know they're fucked.
Yep.
So they have to keep on pushing this. Oh, it's racist. It's this. It's that. So that we want to highlight. You know. Oh fucking hell! You ain't got blue eyes. You fucking outcast. I
Yeah,
watched them.
lambing a lot of the
Lambs, yeah.
Alshrimptons, haven't they, of England?
I watched the.
well, this bird, whoever she is, right? Oh, I mean, I'd never heard on her until this. So, point is it another one of these? I'm going to do this to get my place in fame.
But she's a very good friend of Meghan Markle.
Yeah, but it's thing. She might be a good friend, but I've never heard on her.
Yeah, my point being though, mate, is that Meghan Markle is also involved in trying to bring down the royal family.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we know
But the
that.
big thing here is that she had a motive to do this.
Yes, exactly.
There was an agenda.
Therefore, she's going to get a 10 minutes of fame. She's going to earn money out of this, big money. So by us actually sat here talking about it and publicising it, we're actually adding fire to fuel because that's what she wants. She wants to push this idea that there is racism when we all know.
She's a grifter.
But the thing is, though, dude, I'll get what you're saying. Just by us talking about it, he's fucking perpetuating it. But
Giving
we're
it
coming at
airtime.
it from a fucking common sense, fucking this is bullshit, fucking view of it. You know what I mean? We're not perpetuating it as in the mainstream media does, where this is, that fucking 60-odd-year-old fucking granny's a cunt because she asked this bird where she come from. You know what I mean? Behave yourself.
And she's also the head of her own charity, and it's called Sisters Something. Now then, it's to protect. I think it's black women from domestic violence, or to help
Yep.
black women with domestic violence.
Yep.
And that's all well and good until you're maybe only half black and half white, because if you then approach the charity for help as a victim of domestic violence, you get told, no, I'm sorry, because you've got, what's that? Oh, that's right, white privilege.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of illegal. I mean, surely.
You tell me, mate. Clearly not.
I thought having a two-tier fucking justice system was illegal. I thought having Sharia courts in England was illegal. I thought bigamy was fucking illegal.
Yeah.
I thought,
And diphtheria.
polygamy was fucking banned and you shouldn't be fucking financially rewarded by the government for doing so.
Yeah.
But guess what? All that's fucking going on and nobody bats an eyelid.
Well, I think I'm being a bigamist, being the retracted law or something.
Don't know.
They shouldn't.
Well,
No, I
if
think
that's
you
the
can let
case,
your marriage one at a time.
so-called, then that can have more than one wife, should be arrested.
Yeah.
That's polygamy, isn't it?
Polygamy. One of the two.
Polly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but Why should it be illegal?
Bigamist. Fucking hell, I don't know.
Yeah.
Feminists want it illegal.
I don't understand why it should be illegal. I mean, it's not harming anyone.
Well, it is. It's harming the
Yeah.
fucking country.
What? Because there's one less woman being taken up.
No, because usually what happens is that one woman has a full share of fucking kids, and that money goes straight into the same household that the other 8 fucking women get their full share of the kids for. So,
Hang on. Yeah, but won't the government only pay for the first 2 kids?
which is
Yeah, of each woman.
which is why
For each woman.
when you got multiple wives, you have 2 kids with each one. You get to fucking strip the government for a lot of money all in one pot.
Well, no. The wife gets to strip the government.
No.
Uh,
Oh.
The bloke has to pay. The bloke has to pay for childcare.
No.
well,
No,
Not if he's not
mate,
working.
No, mate, right, stop for a second. So, you're not Christian, you're something else, right? And you have 5 wives, and you have 2 kids with each of those 5 wives. Child support for each of those comes in. Who's the head of the family still?
He.
Who? You.
And it's definitely a culture thing because if you had half of the British blokes that are married, they'd tell you they don't even want the one they fucking got.
So if it's is it
Fucking right.
per woman or is it per household?
a woman.
Per woman.
Per woman.
And
There
that's
seems
what,
there needs to be a slight amendment to what they've brought out there.
See,
mate, this is the least of our fucking problems. We don't want the fucking cunts coming here illegally in the first place. And then once they're here, don't want them taking the fucking piss, bringing their fucking whole extended family over. And taking over whole towns and cities. You know, this fuck. Oh, dear.
have you seen that though with what you call it with Skegness?
God, that sounded worse than I meant
Yeah.
it to. But my point being is that I've had family members in the 70s had to move out of places like Wolverhampton due to the racism that my family experienced from other cultures coming in en masse and taking over the whole town. That is what I'm
Exactly.
referring to.
Yeah, but you can't suffer racism. You're white.
Well, I
Of course we suffer
Yeah.
it.
standard.
Yeah,
But I mean, let's just bring this back around to point, right? I was watching this YouTube video of this bird, right? I think she was Chinese, Vietnamese. She was some bad, like, Asian persuasion.
Are you on about her from North Korea?
I don't know, mate. Like I said, I just fucking copped this clip, right? And in this clip, she's there going, all you people that have white friends that are not white yourselves, right?
Yeah.
You better ask everybody else in your friends group before you bring them white people around them.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, I
it.
saw that.
I'm
Yeah.
like, the fuck?
Because it's not all right. It's not all right.
It's not all right to bring white people
I
into
don't
it.
have to put up with their white shit today.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Whatever.
I mean,
She could have just
Oh,
said
no.
number 34 with
Oh,
number
no.
10.
mate, let's just fucking flip that on its head.
Yeah.
Right? How long before my door comes off if I was to say, you know what I mean? Come the fuck on. This is blatant fucking racism, and you fuckers are saying that we're the racist ones, when obviously we're not.
Well, thing is, you see, their idea is if you tell a lie and keep telling it, eventually it becomes true. Because that's all I can see. I mean, it's like the fact of the matter is, you're watching all this stuff with so-called global warming, and then you've got actual people that actually do this stuff saying, yes, it's warming slightly, but it's for the benefit of the planet. And it's actually been warmer millions of years ago, a lot warmer. Didn't do the planet any harm. You can see what the good it's doing at this moment in time because it's getting greener. But yet,
Exactly.
job. Not only are they racist, they're bigoted, they're whatever, and then they get closed down.
The
But the
communists.
thing is what you've got 86% of the population of Earth calling 14% a bunch of fucking racists.
It's less than that term. It's 9%.
Well, whatever it is, the point is, I mean, technically, we would be classed as the minority.
Yeah,
We are
We
the
are.
minority.
we are.
Yeah.
Right,
The
so
planet.
therefore, when anything is maybe, maybe they knew the results of the census. That was, I say maybe. Obviously, they knew the results of the census. Do you recall a couple of months ago, Labour and Tory MPs suddenly doing a U-turn on the term BAME?
Oh no,
You
so he's
reckon?
got dropped. Seems to have got dropped, didn't he? I mean, it was BAME
Yeah.
everything, and then
Yeah,
Wordage,
because now, if the census is accurate, who's BAME now?
yeah,
Minority ethnic, eh?
yeah.
Who's
In
a
our own
minority ethnic
country.
now?
Yeah,
Well-
70% of London or around that mark is
Ah, motherfuckers.
Well, they don't have to change it
All right.
because majority and minority are the same letter.
same as Birmingham, same as Leicester.
Same as Amsterdam, where 2/3 is not even from Holland. So yeah, go on.
Hey, Leicester's been put as the happiest city in the country, isn't it? Something like that. They've been given an award of some kind.
not
Oh.
They had fucking Asian riots the other fucking month.
Oh, was that the cricket riots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muslims and Hindus. Oh, great. In England. Oh, great. Fucking great. Fucking great.
Yeah, and in the meantime, you've got the Moroccans kicking off still, but they
In
win the World
Brussels.
Cup.
Really?
I'll get you another match.
Yeah.
It also happened in Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and Den Haag. And they burned the shit down, burned cars, attacked cops. We heard that cops, go on. And it should be a party because you won. No, they're gonna burn down the shit
Yeah.
because
It's
they won.
never the indigenous people doing it. It's the
Nope.
fucking foreigners.
Hang on, can we use the word indigenous?
Yeah, we are.
Well, apparently not in our country.
Oh,
Other
no.
countries have got
Correct.
indigenous,
Just
but not
asking
us,
where you're
fella.
from in this country's now become racist. So if you use the word indigenous, that's excluding other people.
Hey, every time I'm in a Discord here or everywhere or anywhere else, the first word I heard, where you from? Because you all know I'm not English.
Well, the English football team will be kneeling to a bunch of Senegalese men.
Hmm.
That'll look good.
I couldn't
keep
give a
saying the
tuppeny
Saudis
fuck.
should get the prayer mats out.
Viva la Senegal, I hope they win.
Fucking,
Oh,
I'm past caring about fucking England football, all that bollocks. They can
Yeah.
fucking kiss my ring. I mean,
Well,
they're,
it's a
they're there on the
diverse
fucking
team,
knees. They're there with all the
Senegal
fucking gay pride shit and everything else, fucking ramming it
Yeah,
down every
but
cunt's
they're
fucking
not
throat.
diverse
As soon as they
team,
get to a
have they?
country where they're fucking
Senegalese.
actually being oppressed for doing it, oh, look at them. Shut the fuck up, say fuck all, don't wear the colours, fucking,
Just
and
play
just
the
subtle
ball.
fucking stuff. Oh, yeah,
How-
where's your
how-
fucking morals now, you cunt?
oh, by the
Fuck
way,
off, yeah.
I really don't understand how
no,
people
no,
can support.
no, Free State. I completely agree with everything that you just fucking said, mate.
yep, just
It
play the
gets
fucking
right
ball.
on my fucking danglies.
It's a piss stack.
I still
Mhm.
see people supporting England in the World Cup, and I'm like, why do you even bother? You're supporting a bunch of people that take the fucking knee. Virtue signaling. How can you support that? A bunch of millionaires on a pitch.
Oh, anyway, a lot
Yeah.
of people were happy that the Germans lost, by the way, in my
hang
part
on,
of the world.
no, Caldera, I don't. Take the money out of it. We're not talking about the money. It's just a bunch of millionaires on a pitch. That's just fucking sour grapes. About
It is,
any.
though. It's about money. Let me just say this.
Hang on,
Hang on,
mate,
hang on,
mate,
hang
mate,
on.
mate.
Order, order in the court.
Even if they were earning zero, right? Doing what they're doing, for me, is bringing the game into disrepute anyway. And because I don't agree with any politics being in any sport. It's against one man or one team against it's
Oh god, it's
sport.
against FIFA's fucking rules and regulations to have politics in the fucking game, unless they
When
bring
they
it fucking
play-
into it.
When they used to play international football, the blokes who were playing for their national team used to get an appearance fee, and that was it.
Now, Callow, what was you going to
Look
say,
what they're
mate?
on now. And this whole World Cup is a corporation cup. You've got people moaning about being there, broadcasting it more or less 24 hours a fucking day. But they all don't want to fucking be there. They all want to have a go at this country's fucking human rights. They all want to have a go at their religious beliefs. And they've just walked in there and thought they can run roughshod over another fucking country.
Yep.
It's all money, it's all corporation, and it's all fucked. For the working class man is getting paid out of this whole situation. We'll have to fucking start again, and it'd be fucking good for football if we did, because it's become a fucking corrupt money-making bastardization of a working man's game.
Mate, what they should have,
On
right,
my run.
is the fucking Sunday leagues fucking playing in the fucking World Cup. Because I'm damn sure they'll play with a lot more fucking art than them cunts that are playing now. You know
Well,
what I
at
mean?
least with the Sunday leagues, it's
Yeah.
local lads.
If they didn't have money, if you weren't paying them what they were paying, they wouldn't be there. Simple as. They won't say, yeah, no problem. Oh, how much just offering? It's 50 grand. That no problem. I'm playing for pride of England. I'm going to go. I want to win. I want to bring that cup on. No, it's all about this. That's all it is.
Harry
Bill.
Kane was showing a multicoloured fucking watch, right? You know, like a rainbow-coloured watch. £550,000 that was fucking worth, apparently. And you think you're in the same league as these people? They're fucked off us. They're fucked the working class. We're off.
Yep.
Yeah, but the thing, it's the hypocrisy of it. It's the double
Yes.
standards. It's the
Yeah,
fucking...
I mean, that's still getting back down to the money, and the money has always been. Let's just say,
You know I'm fanatical about football.
let's just say
but
that we've
I
been
have
having
not
a
watched
conversation
a
prior
single.
to World Cup.
I have
Let's
not
say that.
watched a single second of this World Cup. Not 1 second of it.
I mean,
So let's
I
just say we're talking about
boycotted
the Premier League, right, and not the World Cup. The same
the
thing.
World Cup. And
Yeah, it's the hypocrisy free. Not that it's the money. I'm just as angry as everybody else. I think it's obscene. Of course, it's obscene. But that's not my point. My point is the lack of patriotism, for a starter. The disrespect, for another. The taking the piss out of it.
hang on.
They're the points I'm bringing home. Not
What
the.
bothers me is this, and it's fucking pretty simple, right? Are your morals yours, or are they bought and paid for?
How much money you
All
got?
I pay for.
Because of every one of them fucking footballers that fucked off to Qatar, right, to play in this World Cup, every one of them, you know now that their morals are bought and paid for. They haven't got fucking morals.
Oh, yeah.
Because not one of them would have fucking turned up to kick a fucking ball if they got morals.
and you Gary Linekers, and you Gary Nevilles, they're all fucking sycophants.
Does that include other countries like
good.
Iraq, like Iran? Did Iran made it? Did they?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
to be fair,
does that
Iran
include
did
them?
not.
I don't think Iran
Iran
would give two fucks about gay pride to start with in the first place and taking
Yeah,
a knee, you know what I
I'll
mean?
tell you what
So-
Iran did do, though. I'll tell you what Iran did do.
Yeah.
They did not sing the national anthem on the first visit. And then they got so much fucking shit and warned by their own regime that they better fucking sing.
Yeah. Iran was the only ones who showed balls to the rest.
They
So
showed
no.
balls, real balls.
that was why my question was there. It's because they, I don't think, had much of a choice to turn up or not, did they?
No.
Well,
Well,
some
they-
countries
well,
wouldn't
no,
have.
no, you have to
Who are
qualify.
they?
They qualified for it.
Yeah, no, that's my point. But let's just say that they personally had a problem with going to Qatar for a moral issue. But maybe that moral issue was stamped out by, I'm going to shoot your whole family if you don't
Yeah,
fucking go
but
there.
Iran wouldn't have that
Yeah.
issue. Iran wouldn't have that issue, would he? Because Iran's got the same fucking morals as the fucking Qatar.
Yep.
Exactly.
Then-
You know what I
then
mean?
why
The thing
was-
is, with the Iranians, was the only
our fucking
difference. They
country-
were going against that regime.
Yeah.
See, our country, right? Fucking, we take the stance of, oh no, that's really bad. Gays are fucking great. Fucking black lives are the only things that fucking matter. Fucking yada 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 yada. right? And they go over there and shut the fuck up about it all because they know they get fucking into trouble for opening the gob over there. Now, Iranians and stuff, they fucking live by that anyway. You know what I mean? So them going to play there isn't a fucking issue. But it's simple, any. If you've got morals, right, and I says to you, right, I want you to go and fucking genocide an entire tribe of fucking babies in prams, right? I'm pretty sure you turn around to me and go, no, I ain't going to do that.
No, I think my first question would be, where's the mum?
What are you paying? Just asking for a mate. What are you paying?
You know what I mean? Fucking, you know, well, you better go because I just said so. You'd still tell me to go and fuck off, wouldn't you? If these footballers had an ounce of fucking morals, they'd have gone, I ain't playing there. Fuck FIFA, fuck me wage, fuck you, fuck the lot of you, right? In fact, I could fucking retire tomorrow and I'll still be a millionaire, you cunts. I ain't playing in
How
Qatar.
many are afraid of being cancelled?
Yeah.
You know, actually don't agree with any of it.
Yeah.
As far as I know,
Iran was a very metropolitan city, Jeff. Fucking before, you know, the dark side of Islam took over.
But could it be a case of, let's just take, I know we've got two people in here that know a hell of a lot about this sport, boxing, Ethan and Tramp. Because I've heard like stories of managers or fighters, I should say, getting scared shitless by the team around the manager saying, you are going to do this, you are going to do that, you are going to do the other. And maybe there's like more.
That sounds like Hollywood.
Well, really?
Oh,
Well, that's what Ye and everyone's on about, isn't it? Dave Chappelle. There were people around him all of a sudden.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Sorry.
I see what you're saying. Right.
there was one soccer player who didn't went to Qatar. He said, fuck that, I'm not going there. One.
fucking,
Not a high league player, but yeah, he said, fuck no, I'm not going.
fucking elephant. I always found boxing a bit of hit and miss.
Oh.
Boom. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. So can we do like a room 101? Are we going to put fucking asking people where they're from is a fucking no-brainer, misnomer, not racist, and they're just being fucking dickheads yet again? And it should be put in room 101. Yeah?
It's all bait.
Yeah, that's gone. That's gone down the shitter.
Yeah, divide and conquer.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh, and to all the people that are fucking going to start calling us, well, going to start and fucking stop really, calling us racist, the only reason you call us racist is because you haven't got a fucking argument.
Exactly.
The most welcoming country in the world is now 70% foreign in our capital city. How more welcoming do you want us to fucking be?
Same here.
At this rate, they want us to not exist. I mean,
Well,
True.
replacement.
the amount of hatred towards fucking white straight men is fucking seriously fucking all-time
Through the
high.
roof.
White.
How white?
Yeah.
We are the most hated people on this fucking planet at the moment, it seems.
Yeah.
Make cocaine his weight.
And besides, it's not just white, it's cis white men.
Exactly.
What
No,
the fuck
no.
is
Do you mean
this
cis
sissy
white men?
Yeah,
Don't start calling me a
No.
fucking sissy.
I'm not sure what it is. Fuck the left with that word.
I'm not
They-
cis fucking anything.
Not
I'm a
playing.
man. End of
Made up
story.
words. Made up fucking words.
Along with the 149 million fucking pronouns that they keep on coming out with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dysphoria, fucking lunatic, mental illness
You
job.
keep multiplying the genders and they all still want to be two genders, female or male. Yeah, go on,
More like
sweetheart.
our gender.
No, that's
Got a
not
good
right,
word
though,
on
is
it.
it, format? I mean, I understand your arguments. Oh, there aren't more than two genders. Okay, so what gender do you want to be? Well, only male or female. Right. So there are two then. But they're not saying that, are they? They're saying there's a spectrum of genders.
Oh, well,
It's your
my sort of fucked up understanding of these fucking moronic muppets is, yes, there are two genders, but we're not on about genders when we're talking about sex.
Exactly.
We're on about whatever the fuck I want to be today. I want to be an attack helicopter. So today, if you don't call me Mr. Attack Helicopter with a fucking 12-inch cock, you're obviously fucking, you know what I mean? Miss fucking Nalbury me or whatever. It's just bollocks.
I thought you were a shark with lasers anyway, Freezer.
Well, anyway, sex. If when censors and you fill it in, it asks you what sex you are. Don't.
I'll just put please.
Mhm.
No thanks, I prefer
You
a
got
cup
that?
of tea.
Clear school.
Well, even if they're talking about that, what gender is what sex you are. So there's only two sexes, male and female.
Mate,
Simple as.
Wait till the
It's
next
only
census
Gen
comes
Z.
along. You're going to get a census
only
right
Gen-
through your door that's fucking like that thick with all the fucking different pronouns you can be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's only Gen Z that fucking use them. We're not interested. You lot think that sex is a big fucking... Shut up.
Yeah.
Do you know? When I die and I'm sat on that fucking cloud watching these daft fuckers, I wonder how long it'll be once the people like us.
What colour's your cloud going to be?
And sulfur
Fucking
colour.
on fire.
There we go
Is
again.
it going to be a rainbow cloud?
On fire.
But the point to matter is, when the likes of us that are fucking got us minds in the right place, and we're all fucking dead, these morons will literally, to be quite honest, I think
Yeah.
they'll kill themselves.
No.
I honestly do.
I see where you go with this, man. And yeah, it's a fucking scary concept that these fuckers, right, are actually going to inherit the world,
Yeah.
right? And the first things they want to do
fucking-
is get rid of themselves by having carbon neutral.
Yeah.
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 And no
Let's
kids.
destroy the planet as well, because that's got to be carbon neutral.
And no kids. They don't want kids. So
Why
they
don't they
will
not just
kill
do it now?
themselves out.
Fuck all the animals that live in the fucking world as well. Fuck all them.
Yeah,
We
fuck
don't
the
care about
plants,
that.
the animals. I mean,
Yeah,
if you ask one of these fuckers, right, name me all the stuff that oil creates, right? I bet they wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have a
They
fucking
have-
clue
they have
how much
Animals
oil and the
create oil.
byproducts of oil
Dildos.
creates.
Want to laugh, right? Get a load of this, right? Fucking, right? You talk to some of these fucking morons, and they're on about like, yeah, we should get rid of cars and shit like that. So obviously we'd have to use horses, yeah, to plough fields and shit like that. Did you know one horse actually puts more CO2 out than a fucking car?
Yep.
Ah, but they've changed it, haven't they, now, for domesticated farm animals? But especially bovines. It's not the CO2 they produce, mate. No!
It's the
It's
farts.
it's the methane!
Yeah.
That's what you're going to worry about.
I saw a goat getting a fucking COVID test in China the other fucking day, if you could ever believe it.
Oh,
Oh my god. You serious? A goat? Fuck it
A
out.
fucking goat, honestly. I
Point of the
thought,
matter
well,
is, the
if
reason
you wanna
why
see
they're
a
turning
man-
around and saying the reason that CO2's the problem is because of what comes out of cars. But the thing what they say about horses, right? Their CO2 is goes round in a circle.
ah,
Yes. Yeah. Right? So you get an horse, it eats whatever's been grown. Yeah. That plant, it lives off the CO2 the horse produces.
yeah, the nitrogen life cycle. Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
So therefore,
Yes.
an horse is a good thing. But it's still producing CO2, but that's good CO2.
Yeah.
An elephant,
Well,
elephant dude, you can't mention the nitrous oxide from pesticides, mate, because, you know what I mean, somebody gets paid a lot of money to create that, as well as your fucking GMO foods that are fucking, you know, resilient and all the rest of it. And
hey, that nitric
the-
oxide, that's a laugh, innit?
the
Very good.
the amount of fucking like seed fucking problems that the Yanks have had because I watched the fucking thing on it. This one bloke nearly lost his entire fucking farm because his neighbour was planting these special seeds and he didn't buy them. But over the time, it's got blown over into his field and some of his crop was now contaminated with this seed that he didn't buy. Well, because he didn't buy it, they wanted his fucking crop, basically, because it's their seed.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And he nearly bankrupted the fucking bloke.
Couldn't he have sued them for corrupting his land with their property that went into his land?
No.
And ruined his land. It's just like if I hire engine oil over my fence into the neighbour's garden, they can fucking sue me for that.
Well, it's the thing, right? All these fertilizers, and this is true. Listen, it's not a lie. You can go check it out for yourself. 80% of all fertilizers are used in, guess where? China. So all of the rest of the world uses 20% of the fertilizers. China uses 80% of all fertilizers used. Now that tells you all you need to know.
China is still the most polluted country in the fucking planet.
Yeah, let's donate another 2 billion.
And that's why China has poisoned its water supplies, underground rivers, everything, because it uses way too much fertilizer.
Yeah, true. Half of China is poisoned.
Well, if they want to poison themselves, let them.
But that's the problem, dude. He don't just happen there, does he? They poison the waterways, they poison the food, and then ship it to us.
Yeah, I mean, hang on. They don't want to fucking poison themselves. They live in a communist regime in the same way that the Dutch don't want to shut down 3,000 farms. In the same way, we don't want mass illegal immigration. It's all very well regulation. It's all very well saying, well, if they want it, ha ha ha. It's not like that. We've got our shit and we don't fucking want it. It's the same all over the fucking world.
Wasn't it top of the Tory manifesto as well?
Wasn't it fucking just?
Fucking.
My government love China.
There's been some brutal fucking things coming out in China, and I have video footage of them being literally welded into blocks of flats. You know what I mean? You can't come out because they're
burn alive. Burn alive.
Yes, about that fire, it was a concentration camp that were burning down.
Well, they estimate only 10 people died coming from the Chinese government figures, but other sources are saying more like 30 or 40 fucking died. But I mean,
fucking them out.
You're literally locked in. You can still see your cam, dude.
The numbers of China are always wrong. It's always double or three double or four double numbers.
It's just all wrong, man. Fucking locking people in there, literally welding them into the fucking pad and feeding them through a hatch in the door. You know what I mean?
Even if they would feed them free state, because hunger is the weapon of the communists. They always did it. They always use it. Hunger. How many Chinese did die over the years? Maybe 1 billion over the last 100 years.
Well, they had an open book during COVID.
Yeah. Well, thing is though, with China, they're releasing some lockdown stuff, aren't they? Because they've had all these demonstrations that are not being shown to the true extent by our media, and they have been marching, and I think it has it to a point. Some
COVID test stations have been taken down, haven't they?
Yeah.
True.
Well, they said they're going to cut down on testing. I mean, if you stop doing that, then
but that's bullshit. Because they're also saying in the next breath they want a zero COVID fucking community.
Yeah, you can't get it. It's impossible.
No.
That's saying zero CO2s. Really?
Can't be done.
Oh, that fucking CO2 bollocks. Look, whoever believes in fucking man-made climate change, right, fill your boots. I ain't even going to bother fucking telling you how fucking far wrong you are. But anyway, look at it this way. All the money that's getting pumped into that, can we just take a quarter of it and fucking put it towards the actual fucking physical pollution that we've got in our fucking seas?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a quarter of it, it would fucking clean it all up.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
100% true.
You think about it, right? If we held plastic companies accountable and said, right, for every bottle you produce that is not, you can't recycle it, you're going to pay, and let people, and then let companies bring glass bottles back.
Yeah.
Well,
with that?
there's a problem with what you've just said there, because the plastic bottles that they do sell milk and all that in is recyclable.
They're not.
No,
That's
the
the-
cappies.
You can recycle it for about up to 4 or 5 times.
No, that's the con. Read this. Do you know that look underneath, go online and you can get a graph and it tells you. And what they did, the plastic companies were clever. What they did, a guy invented the recycle logo, and what they did, they overtook it, and what they actually did, instead of using it so they could get prosecuted, they actually put in the code of what type of plastic it is. That's what they did. And everybody looks under, oh, this can be recycled. No, it can't. It's a code. And that code, if you go online, will tell you if that bottle could be recycled.
Yeah,
Majority of the time, it's just the cap that can be recycled.
Yeah.
All right, so every time you throw your milk carton into the bin, the recycle bin, it goes off to the recycle plant, and they have a big pile of
They have a big pile of them
all those
bottles.
bottles, yeah,
they're
to
then-
be thrown into the general waste.
No, that they're then
Yes.
band together, right, and then shipped to Turkey, and Turkey burns them.
Yeah, true.
You see, all you need to do with that is wash the fucking things.
Yeah.
Industrially wash these fucking things with chemicals. That's how you recycle the cunts.
Yeah,
No.
throw them in the fireplace.
No. What you do is you actually do what them Australians did. And they actually found a proper way to actually, no matter what plastic it is, to turn it back into its core fucking thing. Therefore, separating a fuel out of it and recycling what was left of it, which can be used for anything. No matter what plastic it were, it could be recycled. Now, like was said, and I watched a thing about it, the problem is when you recycle plastic, it gets to a point where you can't recycle it again. It's where it comes, where it's not worth what you're getting out of it to recycle it. So that's why these plastic companies got clever and put that symbol on underneath it that looks like a recycle symbol
But it's
to
not.
con you to think that you're recycling it.
Yeah. I mean,
Second,
have you ever seen the fucking videos of the amount of fucking plastic bottles there are in some of these fucking far off countries? Like
Yeah.
India,
Yeah.
Asia,
Yeah.
and fucking that.
India, oh, millions and millions.
It's ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Now the thing is, this is an actual fucking problem. Fuck your climate change, because I've been listening. You know what I mean? I've heard of how climate change is going to kill me every 10 years for the last fucking 30 years or more, right?
40.
And it hasn't happened up to yet. But I tell you what is going to fucking kill you, right? The fish that you fucking eat, because that's now fucking containing plastic.
Yeah.
Because we're putting fucking plastic into our fucking food chain. That
Yeah,
isn't.
but it's-
That ain't a good fucking thing.
It's in the water because they've now proven that, you know, them little bees that they used to put in face scrubs that used to use for the face scrubs, them plastic little beads are now in. They have actually proven it and found it in human bodies.
Yeah.
Them plastic.
Yeah, it's entered the food chain.
The microplastics are all over the place in our planet. So in the air, in the water, you name it.
Yeah, but
Everybody got
what
it.
I don't understand is this is an actual legitimate threat to fucking human beings,
Yes.
right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And we spend next to fuck all on it. Whereas
Yeah,
climate change, right, that hasn't fucking killed us in the last fucking,
40
30 odd
years.
fucking years or more that they've been telling it's gonna. Nothing's fucking happened. They're gaining billions and billions of fucking quids worth of fucking dollars for fucking carbon fucking relief and tax and bullshit and bollocks that they're doing nothing with other than getting rich. That money is the money that should be put into fucking dealing with pollution.
Yeah.
An actual fucking problem.
Yeah.
There is,
That's the thing, isn't it? You think about it, they're telling us we need to go green with the way we generate electricity. Now, the point of the matter is, that'd be great if they could find a way to make the solar panels without actually using energy that is made from fossil fuels. The wind turbines.
We're going to get onto
Like-
electric cars. I can fucking see it coming.
No, we weren't getting there, but you brought it up. But anyway, the
Fucking
wind
I knew where you was
turbines-
going.
No, I wasn't getting there. The wind turbines, those blades aren't recyclable, so they're burying them. Why haven't they made them? Why can't they make them blades out of plastics? Recycled plastics.
Wait.
Yeah, but that's the
What?
problem.
No, the second is recyclable plastic is more expensive than just creating new plastic. That's why it also don't recycle it fast because it's what costs way more. That's
but
also
it
true.
Done. It done. What it is, they could make these blades out of plastics. It don't matter because they could stick it all together and it'd be it'd look bloody horrible, be multicoloured or whatever. But who cares?
Rainbow.
They could stick it all
You should
together.
make them-
What, with sticky back fucking plastic? This ain't Blue Peter, you cunt.
Why don't they make them out of
You know what I
aluminium?
mean?
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
But the point
Yeah.
is, they make
You could
benches.
knock it up in your back garden, you cunt.
No, why not? No.
Fucking hell.
I've got 6 outside ready to go. Nobody's taking me up on the offer.
But that's the thing. Why haven't this? They decided to pick the most expensive way to make these turbines, the most labour-intensive and the most power-intensive thing. Them turbines never ever recoup what it's cost to make them. So
No.
why are we letting the fucking Dutch stick them in water and stick them on our land?
Because
No.
it's money making. It's money making.
But I can honestly say that is the worst Dragon's Den pitch I've ever seen.
What I reckon we ought to do is just get a load of plastic bottles and turn them into fucking wind generators.
Yeah,
Fucking bada
but-
bing, sticky back plastic, Blue Peter badge in the mail.
No,
Well,
but the thing is, these turbine blades weigh tons anyway. So
Yeah.
why not use recycled plastic that weighs
So
the
strong
same
enough.
weight?
They're strong enough.
Why aren't they?
Because
They can make benches.
you really want to start arguing the toss over tensile strength?
That's why I'm saying use aluminium.
You just need to
it's
say
good
strong
for
enough.
aircraft.
Well, it ought to be, but it's fucking not. Well, it should.
Yeah,
It's
you
still
can
fucking not.
You can add stuff to plastics to make it as strong.
I know what. We'll make them out of chocolate.
Yeah, bit
Yeah.
of glue, bit of
Yeah.
WD.
Fucking
Yeah.
make them out of
Bit
Mars
of
bars.
Yorkshire
Fuck it.
tea.
I'll tell you.
Did you guys ever see Holland lately? Because we got wind turbines all over the fucking country. It's maybe 20% or 25% of our electric grid already with wind turbines. It's insane.
Yeah, hang on.
yeah.
Hang on. Aren't you the country that is known for windmills?
The polder.
Yes, and those
And tulips.
are really good. And they're made of wood. Wood and just sail. That's it. Not plastic, not metal, just wood.
Yeah.
And they still work. And they're operating for maybe 300-400 years. And it's still purposely.
I hear a trigger moment. Yeah, I've had the same broom for 300 years.
There you go. I saw that one coming. But yeah, they're still milling out the water out of the ground. Because, if we don't have the windmills, our country will flood. We will drown. That's just the fact. Those windmills all over the country, who are still our greatest national heritage, still doing their fucking job for 300 years. Okay, they can produce.
I thought it was the dikes that.
And the dike.
Oh,
and
don't
the
start
dike.
on about lesbians, for fuck's sake. We'll have them
No,
fucking possessed
dikes
in a
are
nest.
usually used here to stop the waters because
Yeah.
otherwise we flood. Simple.
I don't
Oh.
understand what the windmills have got to do with flooding.
Yeah, the polders.
The pumps.
They pump the water out.
Oh.
He's fucking special.
Oh, I thought they were all for fucking. Oh, right, I'll shut
What?
up.
that-
What? You thought what? They just had the fucking this windmill in the middle of a fucking field with nothing around it to fucking grind fucking flour. You fucking melt.
Yeah. I will send you some Dutch books
Oh,
from
for fuck's sake.
history so you will learn about the windmills and how they keep our country dry. Simple.
Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, I'm fucking. You know what I mean?
You
I don't
learn something
mind
new, eh?
I'm ignorant.
And I can make the ditches of those all over the place. I mean, they're still there because they still do their job, just pumping water. That's all they do. And they use the wind to do it. Cheapest
Well,
way.
yeah, well, we used to have some in this country, didn't we? We used to use them for pumping water up to fields and that.
Well, fuck me, I'm going to play Armour 3 in a whole different way now. Running out of water, I'll head up to a windmill.
Oh, fuck's sake. And it's something like 25,000 tonnes of concrete they use in the base of them windmills.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Now, that is a lot of fucking concrete.
yeah, it's the CO2s. They reckon that because of that base, that just the base, and I checked it out online, that base would, so that turbine must turn 24/7 for 25 years just to recoup the CO2 that concrete released when it was made. 25.
Right, and
well, that's up to you.
the actual lifespan of these turbines is something like 5 years, is it?
Nah,
No, that's blades.
blades.
Right.
Anyway, it's get heavily subsidized by the Dutch government as well. That's why we got them all over the place, because the government
Yeah,
pays
well-
for it.
Yeah, we've got them all over the place. And the Dutch government won the bid for these wind turbines to supply electricity to the British people. The minute the price of electricity went through the roof, the Dutch company went, well, you know what, we can get better money. So, yeah, thanks for your money and thanks for your land, but screw you.
Fucking.
Yeah. And what they should have done then was say, right, no, they were paid for by the British public. Ta-da, we're taking them off you. The electricity will go to the British public at the price that was agreed. If you don't like it, don't build shit here again. But no, somebody got a greasing and they went, yeah, no problem. Say, okay, we understand. Back off, we understand. It's our money. They're our turbines. We want them back and piss off.
Yeah, but that's not how the Dutch work.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you know what those turbines are supplying, don't you, Cal?
Yeah, bullshit.
They're supplying the EV vehicle charging points.
Yeah, for the cars.
They're not, though, are they?
No,
Well, here's another thing. If the grid goes down, I bet you're going to blame your neighbour that's got a bloody EV.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, I've got to be honest. Nobody around where I live
other
has
than
got
you.
any.
I saw
Fucking
that
hell.
one coming.
No,
I
you
saw
know what
that
I mean?
one coming.
Fucking, he ain't 2 foot tall. He don't have a fucking day job as a gnome.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what I mean? He ain't got an EV. Never hit a wall or a bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, you know what I mean?
Well, I can't have hit a wall if I've got a day job as a fucking gnome, can I?
While you was driving at night.
With a rod.
Yeah.
Pays
What,
good.
if you got one of them fucking woman's
Hang on.
licenses that only let you drive during the fucking day now? Is that what it is? Or is he
Yeah.
midgets only allowed to drive in daytime? Huh?
Fuck you, I'm not midget, you twat.
Oh, fucking stand up for yourself then. Fucking hell.
Now, but the left want us to stop fossil fuels. So, yeah, if we would listen to that stupid pitch from Sweden, like, yeah, stop fossil fuels, half the world will starve because the trucks can't deliver. Trucks still need fuel. Same as all the farm industry, they need fuel to farm our food. So we can't stop at the moment.
Well, in Germany, Germany's opening X amount of coal burning power stations up, and aren't we opening a mine up in this country again?
I
Fucking
don't
hope
know.
so.
No,
I reckon we should go back to burning coal.
Germany.
Well, I'm sure they're opening a mine up in this country because obviously they've realised that all this green energy shit doesn't work. You can't
Exactly.
depend on it.
No shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, right, perpetual motion. It's
I don't think
impossible
it's about that.
to create.
I don't think it's about the green energy. It's all about the grift of how much money they can squeeze out of her by using this.
Yeah, using
Yeah,
this bullshit
no.
fucking stick. I mean, it's perpetual motion. What they're trying to
I
do
think
is get a fucking electric motor to power itself. It's
Yeah.
not going to fucking work.
Nope.
No.
At some
Still
point,
not.
I think it's deeper than the Ponzi scheme that we discussed years ago of the carbon tax scam. I think it's deeper than money. I think it is about control.
It is, yeah.
well,
You
once
think
you're,
about it.
once you're all on electric cars and everything, you know, it takes a flick of a fucking switch and your car ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but it isn't. Think about this. These electric cars cost what? Near enough double what
80,000.
a normal diesel or petrol car will cost you, right? So they bring a law out. Any vehicle that doesn't meet Euro 6 or Euro 5, it's got to be scrapped. You've got to go buy a new car. Eventually, they're going to get to a point where you can't buy a petrol or diesel car. So
That's why they're going.
it
Can,
will
can
put
I not argue that we're not in the E EU?
That's got
Fuck
nothing to do with
Who says we're not in the E EU?
signed up to. Oh, anyway, what do you mean we're not in EU? We haven't fucking left yet.
We're still waiting
But
for
the
fucking Brexit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The point of the matter is, what it is, it's the idea is to take the motor car or motor vehicle away from the working class. Because therefore, if you can't travel to another place or town or whatever, you cannot better yourself. You cannot get a better paid job. You
Yeah.
are stuck in whatever job you get put into or get into. And
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. Which means if you're stuck in that place, you don't have the means to be able to travel somewhere else, you will be paid whatever they want to
Yeah.
pay you.
Yeah,
And
slave.
that's what it's about. Yes,
labour.
exactly. It's slavery through the back door.
Oh,
Yeah, and the wages-
did you have
and
to,
the wages-
Callow?
And the wages are dropping. That's what I
Fucking
heard.
taking a slave through the back door.
But look,
Hey, come on.
Reminds me of Spartacus.
there's a term that I hadn't heard before until a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a month ago,
IQ?
and it's. Sorry, did somebody say something? The intelligent? No, right. I'll carry on. And it was the 15-minute town or the 15-minute city. I'd never heard of it before, and then it's come up again and again and again over the past month. And it's the idea that towns are set up in a way that everything that you don't need a car, don't even need public transport. All you need to do is to be able to walk within a 15-minute circumference.
That's the
And
WEF.
everything that you need is in the 15-minute radius of that area. Get
Well,
fucked,
that's
cunt,
handy. Oh,
innit? Yeah, what you're gonna move all my family out of the area first, are you? Good.
What's the NWO? It's
That's me sorted. Then.
WEF.
Everything that I need is in this area because it's not fucking here.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
But that's it,
policies.
That's the whole idea of it. They're trying to
Yeah.
phase out the working class being able to move about. You'll think about it, right? It was Margaret Thatcher, weren't it? That said, if you can't find a job in your area, get on your bike and go get a job in another area. But that's only been made possible through the motor vehicle because it's cheaper than public transport.
And it
public
costs
transport is so expensive now; it's unreal.
and it costs a lot of time. I mean, we got trains here. If I were to take the train, it's going to take me 3.5 hours to get to there. If I take my fucking car, it's 1.5 hours, and it's cheaper than even buy a ticket in the train because train tickets are expensive, bus tickets are expensive, everything.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper to go with the car.
Simple these days. It's either do you want to be a communist or do you want to be a free man? And that's a simple choice. These globalists all think that they can manacle the world. Well, I say, fuck you.
And fuck the left.
Can't do it to us because we won't have it.
And fuck Germany. But yeah.
But that comes full circle back to what Callow 3 was saying at the beginning of, we leave these lunatics that are coming after us are going to inherit the earth.
Yeah.
Well, crap, that's the thing. Well, of course they are. You and I are going to die. They're going to grow up.
At some point,
you're going to
have, as Prime Minister, a thing that don't know whether it's half a Martha or a fucking attack helicopter running the country.
Well,
yeah.
Or an AI robot.
The BBC were criticised, weren't they, for not having enough programmes for the common man. Now, then, for the common man, we look back, we think of Fred Dibner and the like. Well, what BBC have done now for the common man, to dumb it down for the common man, is RuPaul's Drag Race. That's their new fucking drive to dumb it down for the common man.
Are they in race cars, like?
Now then, if we're fucking the minority in this country, us white straight men, who are tolerant to other views and cultures, then that must mean that those others that aren't necessarily so tolerant are in the majority. So what, aren't the BBC shooting themselves in the foot there again? If we're now the minority?
Not surprised.
Oh,
You're giving this homosexual transgender programming to potentially a population of Muslims that find it deeply offensive.
Yes.
Yes.
well,
On that we agree.
I've just
And I agree.
I've just thrown into the general in Discord a little fucking clip. But this is Biden's nuclear energy specialist.
Oh, God.
Oh, please
my
don't
God.
post that.
That
Guy with
shit,
the red lips
yeah,
and the bald
that-
head in the red dress.
that shit is
Yeah.
what's going to be running the fucking world.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to see it. It's hideous. Kill it with fire.
The
And
thing
then-
is, bro, they're now looking at it and they're going, well, actually,
Calderi, we can't have any calls
The-
for that on it.
this
Oh,
fucking
It's cringe.
Yeah.
this person isn't even fucking qualified to do it.
Yeah.
So they're literally.
Right, well, hang on. More to the point, they've been sacked. Do you know? Do you know why?
Bad
Because they've
publicity.
Debating thing in.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. The reason why he was sacked is because he was caught on CCTV at an airport picking up somebody else's bag, inspecting it, knowing it's not theirs, dumping the contents, and then using the bag for the next 2 years. So he's been sacked for that.
Oh, right, not for the fact that he's incompetent
No,
in being a nuclear
not that
fucking
he's
energy
incompetent
specialist.
of nuclear energy.
But he-
it's because he's a thief.
He's not got qualifications for it.
Oh,
It's
imagine
more-
being a poor woman that has to get that bag back off him. Oh, my God. No, fire.
More to the point, he got sacked because it became public knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the left hate that. They don't
Obviously,
like facts.
isn't that how anybody gets caught?
Mostly.
Well, when the media pick it up and show it all over the place.
Talking about the media picking up and showing it all over the place, not.
Nope.
I was under the impression that Twitter, Elon Musk, earlier on today was going to be releasing the reasons, the whole document behind the Twitter censorship of the Hunter Biden
Yeah,
La-
Twitter.
We did last night.
Well,
yeah.
Last night was the first stage. There's another stage coming.
There's more
Anything-
coming.
Is there anything juicy in this so far? Or is it all just...
Everything's juicy, apparently. Everything.
Well, I haven't. Yeah, okay. But I'm on Twitter now, and I just haven't seen any documents anywhere.
We're on point for our hour.
I'll get it for you.
and,
Right, maybe off to the Discord then and talk about it there.
Yeah, I'll find it for you.
I'll get the feed sorted out in our Discord. Can you put the Discord up in the chat, please, Rose?
The link to that video that I was just on about with the nuclear energy specialist, I've put in there. I have put a fucking sorry, but once you've seen it, you can't be unseen, because, yeah, it's one of them. But, yeah, this is how the world wants to go.
Yeah. Anyway, Free.
some people
So
are really
Marxism wants the world for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free, can I say something about my country? Our government wants to expropriate farmers from their lands. It's in the thousands. And
3,000.
our farmers aren't happy about it. And they're now complaining because the government says, yeah, we need houses as well for the immigrants. Yeah. Like, we didn't saw that coming. So you're going to kick farmers off their land and then you're going to build houses there? Nobody saw that coming, right?
The great
no.
replacement.
But what happens when you run out of food?
Yeah. No farmers, no food. Simple. Most people know that over here, by the way, in my country. So, yeah.
Well, you've been starved out before.
Exactly, by the fucking Germans. So, yeah, there you go.
Fucking hell. Let's
Come
not
on,
start that one again, eh? And on that bombshell. We're going. We're off. Fucking. See you all later. Catch you next week. I mean, if anybody's got any interesting stories or, you want to just reach out or anything, links in the description for Discord as well as in the chat. Fucking share, like, subscribe, all that fucking good stuff if you can be arsed. If you can't, fuck ya. And if you didn't like the show, get a refund at the door. And that's about it. You're ready to say goodbye, people?
Have a good night, everybody.
happy
Bye.
Sunday.
Join us. Bye.
And remember, Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
They love it when I turn up the bass.